It's Tuesday, July the 7th. Been kind of slack on my updates. I've been a little busy, but you can see things have progressed nicely. Everything's starting to get nice and bushy. They're looking a little rough right now. It's been about 94, 95 today. They look kind of rough. I actually had to move one plant back to some shade. I've got two Carolina Reaper plants. They have the same mix, getting the same water, same everything as every other plant, but for some reason I still don't have a Carolina Reaper pepper. I didn't have any problems at all last year. I had 3 plants sat right here, producing more than I could give away. Both plants, as soon as it starts to form a pod, it'll drop. Plenty of flowers, I'll show you in a second. So I'm a little confused. Moved them into the shade. We'll see what happens. I've got one up on the deck and one down here, but we'll look at them real quick. This is a Kamari. It's gotten pretty big. It's got several small ripe peppers down in there. 7-pot Infinity. I think last time I did a video I had 1 pod, and as you can see there are several pods. You can see they have pretty nice tails. One over here that's growing upright. Not sure what he's thinking. It's kind of odd. You can see this guy down here. He's looking pretty gruesome. But again, multiple pods. It's amazing. It cooled down for 3 or 4 days. If you saw the last video, I mentioned how it'd been close to 100 or even over 100 for close to 2 weeks. Dropped down in the mid to upper 80s, and these guys just started cranking out pods. 7-pot Lava. Lots of pods on it. I thought this was a 7-pot Lava Red, but apparently it is a 7-pot Lava Yellow. And you can see why I say that. Hopefully it's true. I went online. There's definitely a 7-pot Yellow, and it looks the way it should look. So if you guys have grown them before, let me know. Jamaican Hot Chocolate. I need to harvest some pods off this guy. You can see all kinds of pods, and a lot of them are ripe. Here's the Carolina Reaper I mentioned. Plant's beautiful, healthy, has flowers on it, has formed a couple pods, but they drop. You see this guy here. If I can get it to focus. He's trying to turn into a pod, but see, I get to that stage and then they'll drop. I've never had that problem before. You can see there's plenty of flowers. For some reason, they just can't put out any pods, and the other plant's the same way. Everything's the same as every other plant, but no pods. Naga Viper. Some stuff turning red there. Probably got 1 or 2 I could harvest. You can see plenty of new pods coming in ever since it cooled off. Yellow Billy Boy Dula. Sorry, for some reason I have to enunciate when I say that, else it doesn't come out right. Lots of new pods on it. A couple turning yellow. See another one back down in there. I'm gonna go back around. I apologize. Try to come to the back side. I turned them yesterday or the day before, so they look kind of rough on the front side, but they're okay. Here's that little Cayenne, man. He's kicking. I think he's gonna make it, but every year I have one do that. Not sure why. Billy Biker Jalapeno. We have harvested several pods. Matter of fact, myself and 2 or 3 other families have harvested off this plant, and it just keeps putting them out. Cappy Brain Strain, and again I call it Cappy because I got it from got seeds from Cappy over at Hot Pepper. And this guy, he's putting out pods now left and right. Last time there was only 1, and you can see it's legit. It's a nice brain strain. There's a big one back in there. He'll probably start turning here in the next week or so, but again, you know, last time I did this video like 10 days ago, I think there was 1 pod, and you can see now there's pods everywhere. 7-pot bubble gum. I'm hanging on. I know if you're probably saying, why don't you harvest those peppers? Because there's a ton of ripe peppers in there. But from what I've read, in order for the cap and stem to start turning, you have to let them sit a little longer. I am borderline about to give up and say they're not going to turn, but I want to make sure I give them a fair amount of time. If you guys have grown these, please comment with if that's correct, if you just got to leave them on there a little longer once they turn red. If not, I'm just wasting my time. So, but you can see it's no problem with pods on this guy. He's covered. This is what I've been calling my chocolate surprise, and it has bounced back incredibly. It's starting to put out some pods. Matter of fact, yep, there's one right here. And I am holding off till I see what it's going to turn into. We'll still go with chocolate surprise. I think there may be another couple pods in there somewhere, but we won't dig into it. We'll just go with that one right there in the front. Peach Ghost Scorpion. Last time I did a video, 0 pods. If you look now, there's pods. Lots of pods. Pods down here. There's pods here. You can see the plant's huge. But this guy went from nothing to I can't even count the number of pods on it. You guys can see all those. And that's all the way around the plant, and it's probably 4 or 5 feet around now. 7-pot Jonah Butch Tea. Got a couple turning. Had one that turned, but it was bad. Had a bad spot on it. I had to toss it. Some of these guys have the correct phenotype, the correct shape. And then I'll have one, I've got one on here somewhere with a tail. You can see these guys, they're elongated. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe crossed, I don't know. And last but not least, Butylochia, or ghost pepper. Last time we did a video, there were no pods. Same as with the Peach Ghost Scorpion. If I can find them. Look, there's pods everywhere, and they're looking exactly as they should look. This guy, you can see those looking pretty. Gonna be just what they're supposed to be. I saved these from seeds from 2012 or 2013, and I saved them from the best pods. So I expect a lot out of these guys. But this again is probably 4 foot round and 4 foot tall. And we've got another 2 or 3 months of growing, so there you go. Lots of pods, lots of ripe stuff, lots of 7-pot bubble gums, Jamaican hot chocolates. Probably pull some today. I need to pull them, do something with them. I apologize, I think I was just filming this guy. Anyway, that's where I'm at. If you guys have any information on the 7-pot lava yellow or the 7-pot bubble gum, if you guys think I just need to wait, see if those caps and stems turn red, or if you think I should give up, let me know. Again, any advice, comments, questions, everything's appreciated. See ya.